When I take pictures of myself and videos of myself, y'all, I know my angles, I look cute. The moment somebody else is behind the camera, I'm like, who the fuck is that fat? Me being extra ebb, I'm like, no, I gotta do it 3 days. Meg do it 4 to 5, I gotta do it 3. Bitch. Why?
This was the exact moment where I knew I fucked up.
Why would I commit to that?
Hands on my knees, shaking on my thigh, thigh. Hands on my knees, shaking on my thigh, thigh. Hands on my knees, shaking on my thigh, thigh. Hands on my knees, hands on my knees, hands on my knees, shaking.
Walk up in this bitch life. Yeah, I'm really him. Talking my shit like, bitch, I'm really him. Hold up. Look, walking this bitch like, hey. Yeah, I'm really him. Talking my shit like, hey.
Good morning, guys. Happy Wednesday, y'all. So today is day 2 of my Meg THEE Stallion workout, y'all. I think I told y'all, sometimes I don't really be remembering when I hop on camera for a few minutes, just to be on camera for a few minutes, for it not to be days going past. I don't always remember everything I said. So if I'm repeating it, I'm sorry. Deal with it. Anyway, I don't know if I told you guys that I wanted to do Meg THEE Stallion's workout 3 days this week. She does 4 to 5 days. We're not doing that. But I wanted to do more than one a day. So today is day 2. Y'all, my legs hurt so bad. So bad. My legs, my butt, my glutes don't even hurt, y'all. But my legs, baby. But we're going to push through it. We're gonna push through it. I took some magnesium yesterday because that's supposed to help with it. Definitely gonna soak tonight in some Epsom salt, because if I don't know if I'm gonna be able to get a day 3 in. So anyway, I wanted to chat with you guys this morning about Meg. Since this is the vlog, we're talking about Meg. We're channeling our Meg energy, y'all. It might be all of 2025. So baby, because let me tell you, that documentary, honey. Now I'm gonna tell you right now, let me just give a disclaimer. If you are a Tory fan, I'm gonna keep it a buck. I still listen to some of his music, y'all, because mix because you that mixed chicks tape or whatever he has 5 is my jam. However, don't come on here comment no bullshit, because I will read your ass down. I am not really feeling right now, after that election, I am not really feeling for nobody coming for no black woman on my channel. So I'm gonna keep it a buck. We're gonna leave it there. We're gonna come together in peace. My last vlog was 100% women watching it, so let that be that again this time, okay? So anyway, y'all, I watched the documentary. I cried through that whole thing, baby. I cried through that whole thing, and it was because so much of it aligned with me that I had not even recognized. Well, aligned with me and my story that I had not recognized when all of this was going down, right? Obviously, I was Team Meg. Somebody shot this girl, right? And I was almost positive it was Tory, because who calls and apologizes to Kelsey, you know? Anyway, so that being said, let's start with the documentary. What I loved about the documentary was the animation. I loved that she was able to include some animation and include her mom, story about her mom and her relationship with her mom. I was telling my mom, because Jessie did a video, right? Jessie Wu, I don't know if you guys watch her, she's great. Jessie Wu did a video, and she was saying how jealous she was when Meg said her mom was like, twerk harder and shit like that, or whatever, or when Meg's mom said twerk harder. And I could relate. And I went on a walk with my mom yesterday, you guys, and I was telling her about the documentary and how Jessie was like, girl, I couldn't relate. I was a little jealous because my mom would never be like twerk harder. She'd be like, my mom would be having me singing Haitian gospel songs. And baby, I told my mother, I said, Mom, I related to that, because I was like, girl, if I was in a church singing some gospel songs or leading a song, my mama would be directing her off, okay? Rooting me on, honey. but she doesn't necessarily connect to what I'm doing. So I'm not going to have my mother taking my videos, taking my pictures. I actually have no one to do that. I do a lot of that myself. But yeah, my mother busts out laughing because she know it's true. She know if I was going to preach, honey, if I was going to be a deaconess, if I was going to lead a choir, she is 100% Team Ebony. Let's do it. I got you. I'm going to direct this joint. We going to do this together. But baby, yoga, domestic violence, YouTube, it is all not really her thing. You know what I'm saying? The domestic violence, y'all, she's been with my father since she was 17. My father barely yelled at my mother. So she's so far removed from it, even though she supports me in my journey and my quest to coach other women and spread awareness. So she's on board, but she's not connected to the process in a way that will make her want to be hands-on. You get what I'm saying? And she's doing her own thing, y'all. My mother has like a little widow group or whatever. It's cute, that she's working through, where she does Zoom calls and have people come talk to the lady. She have events, you know. It's her thing. And I'm not really connected to that, right? So anyway, so I love the fact that Meg became Meg by way of her mom, by way of looking at her mom and thinking her mom is the baddest and connecting to that in that manner. Like, while I think my mother is amazing, I don't connect to her like that's who I want to be, because we're so different, right? So let's get into how I connected with her, right? So first, Meg lost her mom, right? Y'all, I lost my dad. I lost my dad very sudden, much like Meg lost her mom, right? Thank God I still have my, unlike Meg, I still have my mom. I have sisters. I have close family and friends. I have some form of a support system that is a little bit more rooted than Meg's, right? But I related to her that. Also, how I related to Meg was after you have this traumatic, life-changing event, you don't really get the time to grieve, because then boom, something else wild and life-changing happens, right? And not only does something wild and life-changing happens, it's almost as if the people that involved do not consider the fact that you just lost a parent, right? I had a life-changing event shortly after my father died, and I too felt like there was absolutely no consideration to the fact that I had just lost my father. Which makes it so much more difficult, because you want to grieve. You're weak, right? Losing a parent can weaken you, and it doesn't really provide that space for a fight, to be a fighter, to be in your villain era, right? And so I can relate to having to fight through a life-changing event and feeling like you're the villain and everyone is against you, not having that support system of, not necessarily your mom, but that deceased parent, right? Like I said, my mom's in my corner, like 100%. Whether she likes what I do, don't like what I do, she gonna have my back, and she gonna tell me when I'm wrong. I have that. So I didn't necessarily connect with the absence of anybody. So I don't ever want to put that out there, because y'all, you know, I don't want to speak shit into existence, first of all. Second of all, I don't want to lessen the value of my mother's presence due to the absence of my father. So, but again, I was in a weak state. Definitely kind of pushed in an area where it was like I was a villain and everyone was against me. So I definitely could relate to it. When she created Meg, and when she said that Meg was created to, Meg THEE Stallion was created to protect Megan Pete, I could relate. Evolving Ebb was created to protect Ebony Branch. Most definitely. So even in my weakest days, y'all hold on, because that sun is sunny in. Okay. Even in my weakest days, you know what I'm saying? I do the same thing. It's like, okay, what would Evolve and Ebb do? And I channel that energy to give Ebony a break and to protect Ebony, if you know what I mean. If any, I want you to comment below. Comment below. Do any of you guys have an alter ego that you use to show up for you fully when you feel like you're not able to show up for you fully, if you get what I'm if you get what I'm saying, right? So I definitely related to her there, right? I related to her with not wanting to say that she slept with Tory. Like, everybody wanted to make that a thing, but it really absolutely had nothing to do with the fact that she got shot. Let's keep it about. Now, I will give you guys who don't like Meg, and I hope you're not watching this, to be honest, I will give you some grace to say, yeah, she lied, makes you want to question other things she said, right? But let's keep it a buck. How many of us have slept with a man who has embarrassed us to the point where we don't want to claim that we slept with him? Baby, I have a whole baby tied to a man that I would like to have not said I did anything with.
Damn bitch.
I really wanted to lie. When I I really wanted to lie. But I knew I couldn't. I knew that if I did, it was just going to make the problem worse, and it was going to be a whole lot of clean up afterwards. So I just had to, like, sit in it, right? I related to her also with having to losing a friend. I don't remember how long her and Kelsey was together. I mean, I don't remember how long her and Kelsey was actually friends. I can't remember that part of it. But I knew that but she definitely spoke about Kelsey being an integral part of her life and being there for her and stepping into that place when she lost her mom. So I know that friendship for her was extremely valuable. And I also understand and relate to having to deal with people handling things not necessarily in a manner that you would necessarily handle it, right? We have friends, and you and your friend can be so aligned, and the friendship could be so comfortable and effortless, and there will always be a situation that you guys will that you guys will handle totally different. You know, so I definitely felt her when she said she would have never done that or never handled it like that. And I agree. I'm the girl that I would have never probably handled it the way that Kelsey did. But I could relate to her with losing a best friend. Losing a best friend shortly after losing your parent. You know, it's, again, another life-changing event. And it's like life-changing event after life-changing event after life-changing event. And it's not positive shit, right? For me, it wasn't positive shit. I really just sat in, and we had, during my time, it was COVID, so I was able to really sit in it. I guess my business did kind of pop off a little bit after that because I kind of just locked in. So I guess I shouldn't say not necessarily positive, but in the midst of her doing all this, not only did she not have her mother to celebrate her, she didn't have her mother to affirm her, y'all. Like, when she said that her mom will always tell her she was beautiful, her mom will always tell her that she's doing good and she's cute, or, you know, she did a great job. And to have that just removed, like, you don't realize how important it is to affirm yourself when you have that affirmation, when you have someone else affirming you to that degree, right? You kind of become codependent to it, and you don't do it for yourself. So when you notice, if you've watched it or if you are going to watch it, you will notice that she's constantly asking people, was I cute? Oh, I shouldn't have did this. Oh, I shouldn't have did that. Did my hair look good? Did my makeup look good? Did I do good? You know, like, she's constantly reaching out for affirmation. So I think it's so many levels as to, or so many aspects to this traumatic situation after traumatic situation after traumatic situation that made Meg very susceptible, not moving with a high level of discernment after the death of her mom. I definitely was not moving with a high level of discernment, y'all. So I definitely understand that aspect. Also, another thing I understood, that I related to with the documentary is her inability to trust people after all of this. It's a miserable space to be in. It is a miserable space to be in, to make friends, new friends, have these people around you trying to support you and cheer you on, and just not be sure. Not be sure if they're team you or not. It's a terrible feeling. And I'm gonna be honest with y'all, it is definitely something that I have had to push through. I've had to push through. I think part of my journey also included, and I didn't realize it until now, having the ability to see good in people, even when I'm not sure they're good people. You know what I'm saying? Or how do I put this? Trying to move with a high level of discernment while also trying to see good in people. That is the easiest way I could put that. So yes, I still move with a level of discernment. I do not want to hyper fixate on questioning everybody's attention, right? But I do want to keep my eyes wide open, if you get that. So yeah, y'all, just like I have really, like, this year been like me versus everyone, right? And this isn't like I hate everyone is against me. It's not that, right? It's just that, girl, you need to rely on you being your only cheerleader. If that's what that's going to look like, that needs to be the only thing you get comfortable with, right? Yes, you're going to have outside validation, right? It's not something I want to rely on. So one thing I spoke about, and I post on my Instagram, my yoga studio, y'all, is amazing. Like, me and the girls really be like bigging each other up, right? I love it. They probably big me up more than I big them up, because I probably need it more. Like, the girls be doing it. I don't be doing it all the time, right? So I love it. I welcome it and I love it. But it's more important that I affirm myself. So I know sometimes people see my vlogs. Sometimes people see my content on social media and they'd be like, oh, she cocky. Oh, she doing a lot. But I don't really have to explain what the purpose is. It's not for them. It's for me. It's for me to get comfortable with me affirming me. It's for me to get comfortable with my own self-validation. You know what I'm saying? And to get to a place where that's all that I need. But also be welcome to outside validation as well. You know what I'm saying? I don't want to get to a point where I can't accept a compliment. I can't believe a compliment. That's the other thing. Someone says, oh, you pretty, and you're like, you know what I'm saying? Or, oh, you did a great job, and it's like, yeah, but nah, I don't think so. You know, I don't ever want to get to a place where I can't receive it, but I definitely want to be grounded in only needing my own validation. So anyway, y'all, that is pretty much my little spiritual word and my takeaway from the documentary, y'all. I finished watching after I cried my eyes out, because let me keep it a buck with y'all. Yeah, your girl is a softie, y'all. Behind closed doors in my house, I am a fucking softie. I cry over everything. I be watching, just crying. It's the empath in me, baby. It's cool, right? It's cool. I deal with it. But in the outside world, y'all, my bitch is unshakable. Do you hear me? Unshakable. I've told y'all before, I think that's why I don't do well with men, because men try to claim they want peace, but the real thing is men are very insecure and often need and love a woman to act stupid over them. And I'm not that girl. I'm just not that girl. So a lot of times I'm too nonchalant for them. And I'm saying this because I understand now, you know, I think you guys, if you've watched my videos before, then you know that, like, me and my ex-husband had a lot of conversation and a lot of, like, healing chats. And I think it's important because him and I were together at, like, 21 years old, right? 21 years old, very early, still very raw, still hadn't experienced a whole bunch of life, right? That girl then is not the girl that I am now, right? Or shall I say woman that I am now. However, that was me pre-trauma, okay? Pre-divorce, pre-abuse, pre-being abandoned with a baby. Like this, all of this, who I was before these experiences. And so parts of me that I can't necessarily remember that have been stripped from me, he can remind me of. And during our conversations, that is one thing that we have discussed, is my very nonchalantness. But like I said, in the house, I'm a crybaby softie. I am a cry baby softy, honey. Okay. Anyway, yeah, that's gonna wrap up my morning talk because we already 20 minutes in. Y'all know I won't be trying to make my videos longer than 30 minutes, but this one might be like 40 because we're 20 minutes into it now. So anyway, I'm headed to work. I'm definitely about to do day 2, y'all. I recorded day 1, but I deleted a lot of the footage, y'all. I'm gonna keep it a buck because I just look fat. Like, I look fat. I just look, you know, and y'all don't need clips of every day. Y'all just need a clip of like one day. So I was like, let me just get this off my phone, make room, and I will record another day. So I'm definitely gonna have to talk to you guys at some point in time about body positivity and when you get in your head about how you look. Because it's not, as much as I would like to be like, oh yes, I be feeling myself every day. No, girl, I do not be feeling myself every day. I don't. I give myself days to say, okay, yeah, I feel fat today. And I'm gonna be honest with you guys, most of the time that shit happens, it happens after somebody else took a picture of me. When I take pictures of myself and videos of myself, y'all, I know my angles, I look cute. The moment somebody else is behind the camera, I'm like, who the fuck is that fat bitch? So anyway, y'all, let's go. Day 2 of 3 of Meg THEE Stallion's workout.
Hands on my knees, shaking from my thigh. Hands on my knees, shaking from my thigh. Hands on my knees, shaking from my thigh. Hands on my knees, hands on my knees, hands on my knees, shaking from my thigh. Hands on my knees, shaking from my thigh. Hands on my knees, shaking from my thigh. Hands on my knees, hands on my knees, hands on my knees, shaking from my thigh. Post me a pic, finna make me a profit. When the liquor hit, then the get toxic. I've been lit since brunch. That order 42 for the turbulence pop. Missionary or doggy style on my top. Hey, know me from the closet. Hoes tryna call me a snake, shit, I guess I can relate. Cause I fit a whole lot of venom. And since these hoes all rats, when they come around me, all I see is a whole lot of dinner. I walk around the house butt naked and I stop at everywhere. Just stare at my own posterior. I don't give a fuck who talk behind my back. Knew better than to let me hear. Hands on my knees, shaking from my thigh. Hands on my knees, shaking from my thigh. Hands on my knees, shaking from my thigh. Hands on my knees, hands on my knees, hands on my knees, shaking from my thigh. Hands on my knees, shaking from my thigh. Hands on my knees, shaking from my thigh. Hands on my knees, hands on my knees. Shit, I guess I can relate, cause I fit a whole lot of venom. And since these hoes all rats, when they come around me, all I see is a whole lot of dinner. I walk around the house butt naked and I stop at every mirror just to stare at my own posterior. I don't give a fuck who talk behind my back. Knew better than to let me hear. Hands on my knees, shaking from my thigh. Hands on my knees, shaking from my thigh. Hands on my knees, shaking from my thigh. Hands on my knees, hands on my knees, hands on my knees, shaking from my thigh. Hands on my knees, shaking from my thigh. Hands on my knees, shaking from my thigh. Hands on my knees, hands on my knees. Close that it bitch would, and I'm a genie. So high, gotta stay in bikinis. He got a girl, but he keep begging to see me. I love it when a got a mouth full of BBs. No, I'm not a patient, but I let him treat me. I gotta be a doctor, how I'm ordering CCs. Go to your place, no case. 29% tent and a blacked out rape. I remember hoes used to clap for me happily. Now I'm bossed up and them same hoes mad at me. Acting like they riding whole time trying to pass me. Watching me go through it, still trying to drag me. Acting like you winning if you think about it actually. Are they supporting you or really just attacking me? I don't give a f about a bro trying to bash me. I'm the girl, the recording academy. Hands on my knees, shaking from my thigh. Hands on my knees, shaking from my thigh. Hands on my knees, shaking from my thigh. Hands on my knees, hands on my knees, hands on my knees, shaking from my thigh. 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 Hands on my knees, hands on my knees, bringing out the love, bottle on my thigh. Everything I eat goes straight to my pockets. 2021, finna graduate college. Shop first, I'm a real hot topic. Don't make them sing on some pop. I need a real head bang on some pop. Like crack when they hit it like dope. Got a real hot box, but don't smoke. Hot girl, but I'm still a coldest. Hey, I'm a big homie, but I ain't the oldest. Dry hating, trying to get noticed. Man, ain't nobody come to see big bang, take a little bang, add it up. Hoes taking shots, but they ain't in my caliber book. But I squeeze a little head in my calendar, looking in the mirror like, damn, I'm bragging up. LVs, double C's, Birkins, I'm working. My chain ain't hitting it, but ain't hurting. Look, I ain't even finna argue with a one thing I know, two things for certain. None of these hoes ain't in my face, and none of these hoes finna see me at the bank. And I'ma keep talking all that I want, and I doubt when these hoes come tell me I can't. We ain't even speaking if the ain't spinning. He could never say that I was one of his women. I don't even let know I stay. Be damn if you think he popping up on this pimp. Hands on my knees, shaking on my thigh. Hands on my knees, shaking on my thigh. Hands on my knees, shaking on my thigh. Hands on my knees, hands on my knees, hands on my knees, shaking on my thigh. Hands on my knees, shaking on my thigh. Hands on my knees.
Y'all, day 3 of Meg's workouts. Now, first of all, y'all, I don't feel like this shit. Y'all, I left my headphones at home. Yes, your girl went all the way back home to get them, and after climbing those stairs of my apartment, my ass don't feel like it. I went up those stairs saying I should just stay in here because I don't feel like this shit. But discipline is doing things when you do not feel like it. Doing what you have to do when you do not feel like that shit. When you're not motivated. I do not feel motivated. Now, here's the thing. Most of the videos you guys are going to watch, or you have watched in regards to Meg's workout, those girls only did it one day. But I hear me being extra ebb. I'm like, no, I got to do it 3 days. Meg do it 4 to 5. I got to do it 3. Bitch. Why?
This was the exact moment where I knew I fucked up.
Why would I commit to that? Meg is younger than me. Meg has more stamina than me. Meg has a better body than me. That is Meg's job.
I said, damn.
Why would I do? Meg ain't got no kid. Y'all, why would I do that? Anyway, y'all. Little sis is mad because I took my hat back, y'all. She was so stinking cute in it, but like she wasn't about to lose my hat going homeschooling with auntie. So, you know, get my access. I'm tired. I'm about to go in here and try to give it my all, y'all. I am. I got my all black on again because with the intentions of this workout, unaliving this work. That don't even sound right? Unaliving. Y'all know what I mean. Oh my God. I hope it's not crowded. Cause something about doing this workout when it's crowded. I hate not being able to vary my workout based on, or switch it up based on what's available, what's not, what areas are crowded, what's not. And going in here doing a specific workout, I cannot really vary too much, right? My lips are so dry. I cannot vary it but so much, so bitch. I feel like 2 days is enough. I really want to go in here and just get on the treadmill and just boom, workout done today. I do not want to go do all, baby. My legs are still sore. Like they're not like unbearable. Like I can still walk normal, but they're still sore. Y'all, every time I share, this is my last thing. Every time I share my gym location or whatever, right? This isn't the only gym I go to, so it's like, I mean, somebody could try to stalk me, but I move around. I move around, okay? But anyway, it makes me think about when Lily Stalker showed up to her. Anyway, Leowanta, I think her name is Leowanta or something. Anyway, she go by Lily. She's a vlogger. But Lily had a stalker show up there to her gym. Looking for her, and every time I show my gym location, that's what I think about. Like, girl, if you had a stalker, you're giving your tea. I've really got complacent with not having a lot of viewers. I've gotten complacent with not having, you know, not being viral, just chilling in my own lane. But I do know that one day I'm gonna have more viewers. One day I might go viral, and one day my location may be a whole lot more important than it is now, and they're gonna be able to go back and watch the video. So yeah, anyway, while we can comfortably sit in our lane, I'm finna go into this gym, y'all.
Be Michael, keeps you spicy, tipping tiny. Yellow bone chick look like Hey Donnie. Freaking the sheets, freak on them keys. Niggas been hooked since big old free. I realized that I was a shit when R&B niggas wanna start rap beef. These niggas ain't got no name on them. Wish these hoes stop trying to put claim on them. He come around me, get game on him. If he don't go, then I already came on him. These new hoes sound like my mixtape. Bitches love saying my name like clickbait. I don't take shit if they come with conditions. I don't rock shit if they come in his name. I'm not your better yet, so don't sleep on me. Look like a lick, then I'm putting the fruit on them. All of these niggas is begging I'm paying. Cause my bitch a young thug and I'm the bitch on him. Boy, I ain't finna read all that text, don't know what it said, but I sent that's a bet. Lately my patience been getting real low. Lately I feel like I need more respect. It was the money for me, ayy. He gon' go dummy for me, ayy. He ain't that cute, but he could dress. It's to protect for me, ayy. It was the need for him, the way that it squeezed for him, ayy. He done fucked a whole lot of bitches, but it was the mean for him, ayy. Y'all wanna take me out so bad, I make all of y'all hoes so mad. Hoes went about them big ass teeth. Hear me out smell, still going outside. Hoes got jokes, but don't never wanna stand up. Hoes got balls, but you know